I think I've attempted to make this video at least like 4 different times. I mean, every time I do, it just feels like I've been kicked right in the
penis.
Oh, I see.
It has only taken 4 different times if I put this video together and just absolutely not liked it. I've put a lot of cinematic stuff into it. I've put a lot of production into it. And to be honest with you, it just did not feel genuine. So we are going to get into why in the heck in 2024 did I DNF Javelina 100K. We got to hurry this up because it's right around the corner for 2025. And we got a few videos to put out. Of course, this is really not an excuse video, as I do feel an injury kind of makes it where it is. Well, I can't even tell if you can tell, but I'm already sweating. That's because the heat's here, shop's nice and warm. But was that an issue for DNFing in Javelina? Absolutely not. It was something that really didn't affect me too much. I knew exactly what to do. I knew what I was expecting, what I was getting into, and I was just setting my standards, my water bottles, knowing that when I was coming from one aid station to the next, both of these had to be empty, and then the halfway point, the bag had to be empty also, making sure I was iced down, bucket ice on the head. The hat, Alter Ego hats, you can dip them in ice water, put them on your head, they don't fade anywhere. That's a win. I am completely soaked. Ice load, arms load. Luckily, not too much longer until it chills down, but off to Jackass, 6.5 miles. It really sucks to say that. 6.5 miles. Whatever, let's do it. To better understand exactly what led to DNFing and led to the injury, we need to go back just a little bit, and something I've talked about in previous videos that I like to do before every run. So, mile 32.7-ish, and we are second time at Jackass, so really excited to completely water up, maybe one more little bout of ice. For some of you people who've been following me for a while and seen some of my videos, you guys know that before a race, I like to get a pedicure done. Yes, every running event, I go in, I sit down, and somebody cuts my toenails, scrubs my feet, and makes sure they are clean and good to go. Now, in doing this, I've never had an injury. I've never had a toenail fall off. I've never worried about any of that type of stuff. But I knew something was wrong the last time I went in to get this done, and that was right before we took off to Javelina. All right, so we are finally out of there real quick and easy. Fill up, throw something in the belly, little butter reaction, and we're going. Off to the next one, 5.2 miles. Hey! Feeling a lot better now the sun's gone down. I think everybody's gonna start kind of cranking it up. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Didn't help. So as I normally do, I went in, got my toes done. Now, when she was cleaning my right toe, my big toe, she took the little blade and she went down into the toe. I don't want to get too graphic, but I felt some pain. It absolutely hurt, and I knew something was wrong, but I figured, it's a wince, it'll go away, and it didn't. Of course, I'm still gonna go do the event. I figured it'll go away. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. In fact, when I went out there, I really didn't feel it. I did feel a little bit of a tinge, but it wasn't that bad. What ended up happening, I started the first lap, which of course, I took my GoPro. I didn't have an SD card in it, and just kind of in the energy of it, I didn't stop and grab one. I just kind of threw my GoPro off and said, I'll just do it lap 2. That's where this video kicks in. All right, so you would probably ask yourself, where's the intro? Where's the beginning of the race? It's 5 hours ago. But, I'll restart that. Basically what happened was, forgot to put the SD card in the video. Race started. Total rookie mistake. Whew. So, first 22 are done. Yeah, we're off to the next one. I had to take a little bit of a break. My toe is just hurting like heck. So, feet up, drink as much as I could. Back on the course, here we go. Lap 2. Now, as you can see, it was hot as heck, but I was enjoying it. I was having fun. In fact, I felt confident. Now, what you don't know, I actually went back to, after the first lap, and I sat in the trailer for about an hour and a half, had my foot elevated, I iced my foot, I ibuprofen, I tried to clean it out, I tried to do all the little things I could to get my foot back in action. Now, at this point in lap 2, right before Jackass, I actually felt pretty good. I thought, you know what, I'm almost there. I can make it. I can get through it. We should be good to go. But then, of course, towards the end of lap 2, with about 3 miles left, I realized I was walking on the heel of my foot. And this is, of course, causing other issues. And I went to step on the toe and kind of get back into that run and see if I could do it. And I couldn't. It was very, very painful. Now, we have to understand is lap 3, we're going to take a pacer with us. So when I came in, I could barely walk. And I thought, if I rest up just a little bit, I may be able and ready to go and go again. But now I'm going to take somebody out with me. So now I'm not only responsible for myself, I'm responsible for somebody else. Even though they're a grown adult, you still feel some responsibility because you're asking them to go with you. I had to pull the plug, unfortunately. I did feel bad because you are bringing somebody out to help you out. And you're like, I can't do it, sorry. But I had guilt for that. But it was the right thing to do. I just knew I couldn't make it around the next 19 miles without stopping, hitting the brakes. So it sucks, but it is what it is. So now we're going to go back for 25 and we're going to kick it right in the squares. Not really worried about that, but I will tell you, I am never getting my toenails done ever again by anybody. Even though I have a 99% success rate, we're just not going to do that. So I appreciate you guys watching this. I know this one's a little bit more cut and dry. It's not really theatrical. I attempted to make some that were, and I just didn't like them. So I need to get this out. I've got a lot of other videos that I need to get out because we're in the hot. I mean, it's going to be 100 degrees this weekend. And I got to run and I got to train in the heat. And I think we need to talk about people who need to train in the heat. We need to know what to wear. So we got a lot of videos, training in the heat, what to wear when you're doing these events, where to stand in line when you're going to race. Because if you're back of the packer and you're starting in the front, you're just conga lining, and that's a whole nother topic. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, all the fun stuff, share it with your friends. We'll see you.